4, 3, 2.
Well, it's been 2 or 3 years since we've been able to say the Washington Redskins got an opportunity to be the beast of the East. But guys, take a look at this. Dallas, they're really struggling right now. You look at Philadelphia, got a wake-up call. Tennessee, of all teams, woke them up. And then you look at the other team in there, which I don't want to even say their name right now. They're not very good. And you look at Washington. So tell me something, guys. I think they have a chance to be one of the better teams, or the best in the East.
Yeah. I mean, right now we are the best in the East, the way I look at it. I mean, we should be undefeated. You know, we can beat every team that's in the East right now if we just play the game that we've been playing, that we know that the team can play. We got a great offense. We got a really good defense as compared to the last 3 years. Our defense is solid now. So I expect great things. I expect us to win the East.
I think the Redskins are better than what people thought they were going to be, but I still think I have some question marks, and other people do too, as far as which team is going to show up from each game. I think they're so much better now, and I think the Giants are the team that people are expected to be better, but they're really not. And the Eagles with Carson Wentz back, I think that they're yet to show us what they can do, but their defense is not the same, or either Dallas's is not the same anymore.
You know,
but Donna, didn't you hear me say I didn't mention the Giants' name? Now you jumped up and gave them life.
I'm sorry, Tony.
Because they're the one team that can scare me, even though they're not that good.
You know, the one thing that's really interesting, we sort of went into the season thinking we'd split with the teams in our division. You realize we still have to play 6 games there, and we could sweep them all? We could sweep all 6 games.
You're getting too far ahead of yourself.
It's too early in the season.
No, but I mean, these are beatable teams the way they're playing, Tony. They're beatable.
But it's early in the season, so I'm just thinking that so much can happen, and we're just like, what, 3 or 4 games into the season, so I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but
that's right.
with 3 or 4 games better than we've been in a long time into the season.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to be leading in your division at this point in the season, because there's been many years lately where we have not been leading.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to be number 1.
You only have to win 2 more games, sweep the teams in your division, you have 10 wins.
Yeah, Mike, but you can't start looking at games like that. You got to take care of your business in front of you.
Thank you.
And then just feel good about where you are now, because as G said, you haven't been there in a long time, but at the same time, you still have to remain focused on you want to be there at the end of the year, not the beginning of the year.
It's all about health, isn't it?
Focus and hungry. Yeah, health too. Are also having key players who are ready to step in and perform after somebody does go down. That's the key. Like, I always get so distraught when people talk about, well, this person's been hurt. Well, next man up, step in. That's what a great team does. That you step in, you shouldn't miss a beat.
We didn't talk about the Redskins secondary, Tony, but I really love the leadership that Swearinger gives to the team.
Well, speaking of next man up, we're on this show. We're not talking about the next man up. We're talking about the next commercial. We better take that right away before they take us off. When we come back, though, we'll talk a little bit about who's ahead in the picks. What picks? We'll be back.
It's not you, Tony.